What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight. Let's get our revenge.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
Welcome back to the Barons franchise, everybody. So I did want to answer one of your guys' questions. We are going to be doing a 2K21 franchise as well, but we're actually not going to be doing the Barons. We're actually going to be doing a rebuild, but I'm kind of waiting for the real life free agency that kind of come to a halt a little bit. I know that the draft just happened last week, so I'm waiting for the rosters to kind of get updated and follow through with that. But some of you said that I was missing a little bit of presentation because of being with an expansion team that hasn't overtaken anything, so we lose out a lot on the presentation of the 2K series. So we are going to be starting that probably around late December, and I just want to kind of get a preview build going and get that team all ready to go. I don't think we're going to go anywhere with the Barons because it is an expansion. You guys seem to love it, so we'll probably continue that going once a week until it kind of flutters out, or if you like the other rebuild series anyway. But I want to make sure that I get some 2K21 content up here for you guys because it's 2K. It's a beautiful game. They do a really good job on it. But let's get back into the present, which is currently the Barons, who sit at the number 2 seed. But we do have a pretty difficult matchup coming up against the number 7 seed, the 76ers, who actually ended up knocking us out of the playoffs in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. But they were only 500. They were 41-41. We haven't lost a game in 10 straight. So we are definitely on fire. We are a team with 100% team chemistry. Hopefully we're able to get through this round at least, put away the 76ers, and hopefully make a good run to the finals. No other team really scares me here. I mean, Brooklyn is kind of scary because they're 2 superstars. But the Hawks, the number 1 seed, they don't scare me at all. The Knicks, they're young, and they could actually give us some trouble in the next round. But I think we have a pretty good set match here to make it to the NBA Finals. I think our roster is very, very good. Not necessarily deep, but with the emergence of Vince Myers, we actually are playing really good ball. I mean, 62-20, it's a very good basketball team. But let's take a look at the 76ers. So the 76ers, still at the top of the roster, have 2 of the best young players in the game. Joel Embiid, 94 overall at the center position. He didn't actually have a very good series against us last year, but the guy that did is Ben Simmons, 90 overall. He was an absolute cheat code against us last season, and hopefully we're able to kind of minimize his effect on dominating us so much. Hopefully it is, who knows, but they still have Tobias Harris, Josh Richardson, Al Horford still on the team, but he is 35, he's getting up there in age a little bit. Matisse Thybulle is still there, Keenan Evans we probably won't see, Yogi Ferrero, Chris Chiozza, Jonah Bolden. So very good team, very deep team here, as you can already see, some really good players. But the 2 scary guys at the top, they're still there. I don't know how this team was 41-41. This is a really good team. I know that Simmons did miss some time, but I don't think it was that much time for him to only have a 500 record with the 76ers. So this could be a very, very, unfortunate first round opponent because of how good they really can be. But we do need to end up getting through this series, so what we're actually going to be doing a little bit different and this season is we are actually going to sim up to the elimination games, and then we're actually going to watch the elimination games. And until the series is won, we're going to continue to watch those games, put them out once a week, and hopefully we can definitely get at least an NBA final run. I think that's going to be awesome. But I do believe that we are actually going to sim with the simcast so we can kind of see the ups and the downs. I'm not sure if you can actually do it game by game according to this. It doesn't say like, oh, sim game 1 or anything like that. So if you guys know anything different, but I think with simcast it's also going to be fun because we're still kind of watching the game. We're seeing exactly what's happening. Are we getting dominated? Are we being able to slow Ben Simmons down a little bit? So let's end up getting through game 1 here. See if we can end up getting ourselves a victory. Let's sim. Okay, not too bad. We got ourselves a lead. Pretty good lead too, 22-12. Okay, but we start out the first quarter really well in every game, and then it just kind of comes back and haunts us. But let's see if we can continue this through the second quarter. Kind of seems like we are putting them away at this time. Oh my goodness. We are absolutely routing the 76ers here in Baltimore. That is beautiful. That's what I want to see. Here comes the second half. Are we going to allow them to get back into this game? We are going to have nearly 100 points by the third quarter. We did. Holy cow. We are absolutely scary. We are about to hang a 30-plus point victory, 40-plus point victory over the 76ers here in game 1. That is what we needed right off the bat. We end up winning 141-89. That was insane. And according to Rosalind Gold on Wuday, Barons and SGA overwhelmed Sixers 141-89. That's pretty good. I mean, we absolutely routed them. We needed that. We absolutely needed that, and we do have a little bit of upsets. The Cavs actually have the first game on the Knicks, and the T-Wolves take game 1 against the Nuggets. Let's end up getting through game 2 here. See if we can take ourselves a 2-0 lead. More minutes to Jason Tatum. I mean, we could, but we don't have to stretch our guys out. I mean, Simmons is probably going to be playing like 40 some odd minutes. And the 76ers have come out here in game 2 a little bit better. It's definitely a close game, but it's going back and forth currently. That's what I expected a little bit more. The 76ers are a good team. We can't sleep on them at all. And wow, just complete back and forth game here in game 2. But now we're starting to pull away a little bit. We got a little bit of a lead. Come on, let's pull it through, boys. Yeah, first quarter wasn't so good. And now we have a 20-point lead out of nowhere. What just happened? We are insane. We were able to pull away there in the third quarter. Sixers trying to make a slight comeback here in the fourth quarter, but it's probably going to come up short unless we completely crap the bed. Just another game where we're about to put 130 on them. So we end up winning 130-109. Tatum and the Barons obliterate the 76ers. And Tatum actually had 31 points. SGA 24. Beal 23 at 5 shooting. Porter had 13 in just 26 minutes. Okay, Kamara, 13 points, 6 of 10 shooting. He had a very good game. Howell, not so good, but 3 for 3 from three-point land. Smith with 7 points, only 1 rebound though. That is unlike him. Vince Myers, 6 and 11. CJ, 5 and 4. Steven Adams, 2 points, 2 rebounds, only 16 minutes. I wonder exactly what was going on with him. Maybe he got banged up a little bit. Johnny Buford ended up getting 1 as well. Okay, I mean, nothing crazy there. Let's end up, oh, that's what I was trying to do. And Embiid, 22 points. Ben Simmons only had 16, 7 of 10 shooting. I mean, when we watch, he does not shoot the ball only 10 times. He is pretty much having about 10 dunks a game. So it does look like we are slowing down Ben Simmons a lot. Embiid is still pretty much doing his thing, 22 points, 12 rebounds. So really we need to slow down the insane amount of Joel Embiid, and I mean, it's going to be difficult. He's one of the best players in this game and at Season 3 so far. Any upsets looking so far, it does look like the T-Wolves have the better edge on Denver, and they are having some home games coming up. The Knicks did end up breaking even with the Cavs, and then Charlotte and Brooklyn are even. Atlanta is up 1-0. Houston's up 1-0. Memphis is up 1-0 as well. So let's head through Game 3 here, and hopefully we are able to get a win here in Philly. It's a little bit harder to play, and I mean, we haven't necessarily been dominant at home. We've actually had a better record on when we're visiting. So, and right now we have a good lead, and another 30-point quarter for us. Wow, almost 40 points in the first quarter. I mean, our offense is sickening. It is so good right now. And now we're starting to pull away a little bit. 10-point lead. Good 10-point lead at halftime. And again, we are putting the Sixers on notice right now. I wonder what happened between last year and this year, because they were super dominant last year. But it just seems like we actually have their number. Maybe a little bit of frustration from them pretty much knocking us out of the playoffs and making us look like we had no business being in the Eastern Conference Finals whatsoever. But they are closing the gap just a little bit here, but now we are pulling away. They can't seem to get within 10 points. And that is going to be the end of Game 3. We beat the Sixers 141-128. Again, just another high-scoring game. SGA, 25 points today, 4 assists. Porter, 22 points, 5 rebounds, so he kind of had a bounce back. Beal seems to score 20 points every game. 20 points, 6 assists, 6 of 14 shooting, 3 of 8 from three-point land. Tatum actually did not have a huge game, but he actually didn't shoot as much as he usually does. I mean, 5 3-pointers is usually right around what he does with us, but just 4 of 8 shooting, not going to get it done, but 17 points. Can't be too scared about that. Hal had a good game here, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 7 of 9 shooting, 3 of 4 from three-point land. Jalen Smith, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 5 of 9 shooting. Vince Myers had a double-double in almost 20 minutes. That is pretty impressive, I'm not going to lie. I might try to actually re-sign him as a center. It's going to be a little bit difficult because he is going to demand some pretty big money. Adams hasn't necessarily proven to me that he is the same guy that he's been for the last 2 years. He's not really that old, so he shouldn't really be regressing. It just seems like his play is just not getting it done. 6 points, 11 rebounds for him, and actually no blocks. He usually has 3 or 4. Kamara, 5 points, 2 rebounds, assists, and a steal. 2 of 3 shooting, 1 for 1 from three-point land. So shooting was there, he just wasn't taking the shots like he did last game. Walker added 5 points, and Buford didn't get any playing time. As for the 76ers, Embiid, 26 points, 11 rebounds, double-double for him. Simmons had 25 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals, and 10 of 16 shooting. Kind of seems like they need to get him more involved. He was our kryptonite last year. Matisse Thybulle, 23 points, rebound, 2 assists. Horford, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Tobias, 11, 2, 2, and 2, but only 2 of 7 shooting. Did hit 1 3, but not sure why Harris is tossing up 4 3-pointers. But, you know, if he's going to do that, then I have no problems with it. You do what you need to do, my friend. I mean, if they think that Tobias Harris is the guy that is going to shut down our team with his 3-point shooting, hey, I'm not scared whatsoever. So let's do a quick little overall in the playoffs before we end up jumping into Game 4 as we go for the sweep against the 76ers. We do have the Houston Rockets with a 2-0 series lead over the Warriors. OKC 1 game away from sweeping the Lakers. That, I mean, even though they're the 4th seed, I feel like that is a huge upset because the Lakers still have Bron and AD, so not looking too sharp for them. Minnesota actually ended up losing Game 3, so they have a 2-1 edge over Denver. Memphis, 2 2-0 series lead over the Suns. The Hawks have a 2-0 series lead over Chicago. Brooklyn 2-1 over Charlotte. The Knicks have won 2 straight, and now they have a 2-1 series lead over Cleveland. And we already know that we are 1 game away from sweeping the 76ers and getting a little bit of revenge here. I think that's exactly what we need. We need to come out, destroy the 76ers, feel good about ourselves, and then end up going into round 2. So will Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid be able to stop the sweep at the hands of the Barons? Let's find out right now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-0. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we welcome in someone who has been writing and communicating NBA basketball thoughts in book, over the air, in podcasts, and on TV, the terrific Bill Simmons. Bill, great to have you.
And now for somebody who's playing a video game at 3 in the morning. That's my next.
Thank
that's
you
the
very
next
much.
phase for me.
But isn't this a great venue for
This
you?
is great.
I know.
This is great. They're half asleep. My voice is waking them up. I'm excited.
Bill Simmons is terrific.
Yeah. Wake up. Wake up. I'm talking to him.
We've got the Barons and the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, you look at the 76ers. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things aren't looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. Jason Tatum is out there with Smith. And then there's Steven Adams. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. Free throw good, Beal. And both free throws good for Beal.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Harris against Adams. Harris passes to Embiid. And the rejection by Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. High, arcing shot. Adams' shot is good.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Richardson. To the middle, Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2
Ready
here.
to do whatever.
Let's change the culture.
CTC.
And Embiid drops them both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Barons. Outside, Beal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Philadelphia. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the Barons head coach. What he stressed to his guys in the locker room was they can't go into this game thinking they've got room for error. Just because they've swept this team so far and they're the favorite. It seems like they have nothing to prove, but any series can swing the other way in a hurry. Cliches have truth in them, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up to the stripe. Goes back up. Back to Beal. Down low. Here's Smith. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
The pass to Harris. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Baltimore. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Smith. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Smith's got his second bucket. 76ers trailing. Here's Thibault. He kicks it to Simmons. Inside. A shot, no good. Adams, some nice D. Bill defenders are doing a better job of challenging the shooter from the side so they don't foul and don't step into that landing space when he comes down from shooting.
Yeah, I don't like the landing space. And all that stuff. Like,
well, what would you call
load management? We have all these phrases now. It's like, how did these phrases come in my life?
Load management is interesting.
Load management's the worst. Where did that start?
I don't know. Can you still just like work? Yeah, just rest.
What's the thing they call when the guy travels, but they say it's not? It's like he's gathering the ball. That's another one. I never said gathering the ball in my life until 2 years ago. Enough with the weird phrases.
Yeah. Now here's Richardson. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. It's stolen by Smith. Kicks to Tatum. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Bill, when it comes to NBA awards, some people have said voter fatigue is a factor. Would you agree with that? Baltimore trails by 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's deflected.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, you know, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, or the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional. Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah. And here's Richardson after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. From 6 feet. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Tatum against Richardson. Harris trying to get free. They get the rebound. Here's Embiid, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Baltimore. Trailing by 2. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Farrell. Beal with the block. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that one misses. I love it, too. Don't you? I love the fact we've got players from Latvia and Greece and all over.
point.
What's cool about it is they all kind of have distinct identities and quirks, and one of the things that makes somebody like Doncic so much fun to watch is he's not like anybody else. Like, he's close to James Harden, but he's also...
On defense, Baltimore, they trail by 1. For 3, Harris. And the 76ers get it back. Count it.
Intent on keeping that possession alive. Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
Timeout called, the Barons. Would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's
Still
turning
young enough
25
and-
this year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles, and the game just comes so easy to him. He's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's how I feel.
Now here's Tatum after Ben Simmons' miss. On the clock. Here's Myers. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The 76ers lead it. Farrell, that's a two-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now here's Tatum. Takes a 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the dunk by Horford.
Well, the vision on display. Yogi Ferrell notices when his teammate has a wide open look and gets it there on time and on target.
Now here's Tatum. Over Harris. Almost, but it rolls out.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Porter pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
First free throw is good.
The situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team, and now his supermax is $240 million instead of $180. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year from somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position with Giannis, where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120. How are you going to put a good team around?
You can't maneuver.
You can't. So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like 32 million or something. Make it so that it's not prohibitive.
Percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figures 32, even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people could compete better.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by Baltimore. Over Porter. No good from Simmons. Baltimore trails by 3. To the paint. And that one's good by Porter.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Pass to Simmons. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Farrell for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And the Barons the other way now. Here's Howell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pulls up. High post. Tatum's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Farrell. Outside for Randall. Knocks down the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Baltimore trails by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Howell. Down low, Porter. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Simmons. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia ahead, leading by just 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And Bill, when you yourself get out on the court, is there a play you try to channel or emulate, you try to visualize in your mind?
You mean when I'm playing pickup?
Yes, yes.
Oh, well, now, at this point in my life, it's Davis Bertans. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah. Davis Bertans.
Davis Bertans?
Yeah, yes. What a great stroke.
I emulate all stretch fours in regard to anybody.
Yeah.
That's who I am at this point in my life. I run from three-point line to three-point line.
You stay in the perimeter.
Yeah.
Don't tangle up inside.
My free throw attempts are 0 because I don't go to the line.
Just fire away.
And I want you to know I'm there to make an open jump shot. And don't ask me to do anything else, please. I'll set some picks.
Yeah. You're a great screen.
Set some picks.
You're a great pick and roll. On the floor for Baltimore.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Farrell looking around, passes it to Bolden. Horford trying to free himself up. Bolden can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Howell. Buries the long-range jumper. Howell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Tice kicks to Farrell. Back to Tice. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tice has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Porter. It's deflected. Over Tice. Bolden pulls it in. The 76ers lead. And the pass to Tice. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Tice kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 5. Swiped it away. Here's Howell. It's Porter atop the key. Here's Howell. Richardson cover. It's tipped. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Farrell. Baltimore with the rebound.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Baltimore. They trail by 1. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Farrell. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And the shot goes in.
How good is Yogi Ferrell at keeping that dribble low to the ground, shake the defender, and get to the cup?
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Adams, he's checked in for Baltimore. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one wide left.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Richardson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That one falls. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Beal. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Thibault, guarded by Porter. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And Baltimore calls time here.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded. Six to shoot. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Richardson. That one doesn't drop. And the Barons the other way now. Outside Beal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Now here is Harris. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Harris kicks to Tice. Just 5 to shoot. Richardson outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Baltimore trails by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely, and that one is good. Beal's got 7 points.
Well, Bradley Beal, known as an elite scorer. This guy's got a great mid-range. He can take advantage as he does there.
Embiid, the pass to Thibault. And no good that time. Great D that time from Beal. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now here's Richardson. No points in the game yet for him. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Richardson's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Richardson cover. Beal deciding where to go with it.
And I think, Kevin, this is what the team wants to see more of from Bradley Beal. Keep pushing the action. Get yourself some easy points from the foul line.
first one falls for him. And both free throws good for Beal. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Leading by 5. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent just too great.
You have the sense, Greg, that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
That's good from Richardson. And Richardson drops them both. Baltimore trails by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Tatum. Outside, Beal. Back to Tatum. It's Beal on the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Beal. Tatum on the wing. Over Richardson. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Tatum.
One thing Jason Tatum has showed us is he can make contested shots in the NBA. Think about that guy, so young, yet so unshakable.
Richardson outside. Pass to Thibault. Just 4 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the middle. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Poked loose. Richardson against Tatum. Baltimore with the rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Harris is there. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 6.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Adams against Harris. To the inside. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The first free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Howell. Pass to Tatum. Here's the 3. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Now, this guy's so good at making great decisions. Jason Tatum on the catch and shoot. That's nice.
Simmons dishes to Randall. There's the pass to Harris. Fades back. That shot misses. And Baltimore going the other way now. Embiid with the steal. Simmons against Porter from the baseline. That one doesn't go. Well, Bill, yet another engaging conversation. Thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Yeah, next time let's talk about the hard salary cap. I think the people really love that one. Yeah, I have some ideas.
You'd make it interesting.
I have some luxury tax ideas. Yeah, we'll get super technical.
I would be here for that one.
Okay.
And he makes the first. And Porter drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Simmons looking around. Porter against Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Porter. Offensive rebound. Embiid. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second, and it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
Here's Howell, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Randall no good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
To the wing right side. Here's Howell. This one for 3. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris. Inside. And Randall throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And guys, he has all the makings of an elite scorer. Porter combines size, athleticism, and terrific shot-making ability. That is rare.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Checking out the 76ers. Although this series has gone about as poorly as possible for them, they're still hanging tough here tonight. No team likes to get swept, and maybe, just maybe, they can avoid that fate with a strong second half. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight. Not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Reminds me of me at the free throw line. They had a rough half of shooting, under 35%. Some of that was great defense, but a lot of it was poor shot selection. They've got to revise the game plan, get guys open for higher quality looks. And the shooters need to go out and execute. Man, come on.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Philadelphia leading by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2-guard spot. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Barons. Here's Beal. Smith. It's hauled in by Richardson. Outside, Simmons. Richardson outside. Pass to Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Over Smith. They get it again. Embiid. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Baltimore trails by 7. Here's the floater. The shot, no good.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. Adams, some nice D.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closer. Beal gets a wide open look. Here's Adams. Here's Smith. And another shot. The kick out to Porter. Outside, Beal. Over Richardson. Missed it, even after all those chances. Harris inside the line. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Beal. Porter against Richardson. Porter, no luck. The 76ers leading by 9. Lays it up off the glass. Feivel's got 11 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Baltimore calls time here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Smith finds Adams. Baltimore moving that ball around. Here's Beal. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Adams' shot is off. The 76ers leading by 11. And here's Harris from the arc. Porter pulls it in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Embiid and stolen by Richardson. Here's Feibel. He's covered by Beal. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Good. Beal's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Barons.
Well, Bradley Beal just takes it right into the defender's chest. Beautifully done.
Pass to Feibel. On the wing, Harris. Shoots over Beal. Another miss by Philadelphia. Baltimore trails by 9. Right side, Porter. That one drops for him. Porter's got 10. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Embiid, the pass to Richardson. And yes, it's good. Richardson's got his second basket of the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Richardson against Beal. Over Richardson and misses it off the right side of the rim. An even 3-on-3 break. Lets it go from deep. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Baltimore trails by 12. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Beal from long range. And it's out of bounds. The Barons able to retain possession here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Feeds it to Adams. Count the basket. He's got 7.
There is a persistence about Steven Adams. Quality defense will not deter this guy if he wants to score. Nice finish.
Outside, Simmons. That shot off, and the Barons the other way now.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They grabbed their own miss. Porter, no luck.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Simmons. Adams, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 13-footer, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 2 points. The 76ers leading by 9. Outside, Simmons. Looking to get back on track here, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Adams. Deflects the pass. Simmons with it. 12 points for him. And there's the pass to Farrell from outside the arc. Baltimore with the rebound.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
In the corner, it's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. He's off on the second. Baltimore trails by 10. Pass to Howell. Baltimore moving that ball around. And the shot goes down.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Randall kicks to Horford. Harris up top. 6 points for him. Got a piece of it. Left side, Porter. Randall grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Harris. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Porter against Harris. Porter, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Free throw good, Porter. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Farrell, guarded by Tatum. Randall no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Barons. 11-point game. 2 points. That one goes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
On the wing, Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. No good on the quick 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Tatum. He goes up again. Harris no good. Baltimore trails by 11. 1:53 left in the third. Kamara. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris inside, guarded by Tatum. Baltimore with the rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Porter. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Randall passes to Farrell. On the wing, Harris. That shot, no good. And the Barons the other way now. Porter passes to Howell. Mike guarded by Horford. Tatum on the wing. Lock at 6. Harris on the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Baltimore with the ball. Porter dishes to Tatum. 11 feet away. Another shot. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Myers.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Pass to Bolden. Harris outside. Tries from the block. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stolen. And it's Baltimore on the break. And he dunks it down.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Now here's Randall. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers ahead, up 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen to Coach Brett Brown.
It's just what we said, though. It's exactly what we said. We guarded. We defended. We got stops. We came up with plays. That's all we got right now. That's all we got right now.
And you can tell defense is very important to Coach.
Kevin, Coach Brown loves effort. And now let's see if they can find themselves on offense.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. On the floor for Baltimore.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Thibault. And rebounds again. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Rebound by the 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's Randall with the drive. It's blocked. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. The 76ers leading. Kicks it to Randall. The feed now to Horford. Count that one.
I'll tell you, it takes a lot to knock Al Horford off balance. He is incredible at keeping his concentration through contact.
Here's Howell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And it's blocked. Up top, Porter, guarded by Embiid, hammers the alley-oop through.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And here is Simmons. Passes to Horford. Al Richardson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Simmons penetrating. Second shot opportunity. It's good. And that's now 17 points for Joel Embiid.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Knocked away. Embiid with the steal. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Porter. The pass to Simmons. Richardson outside. Clock at 4. With some arc, Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Thibault. Grabs the rebound again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Dishes it to Simmons. Horford kicks to Simmons. A floater. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 14 points for Ben Simmons.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Simmons with it. Richardson outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Out of hand on it. Now here's Simmons. Now the dish to Embiid. Adams, some nice D.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Smith, the pass to Beal. Over Simmons, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
Good defense, better offense. Beal is unfazed.
76ers trailing. Pass to Embiid. Here's Richardson. Looking to get it going. And Adams sends it back. And they're running. Here's Beal. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harris passes to Horford. Over Smith. Another miss by Philadelphia. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Baltimore. They double team Beal. Intercepted. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. No good again that time. Baltimore leading by 4. And here is Beal. And Simmons with the rebound. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. Richardson, good.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outguarded by Simmons. The kick out to Tatum. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. And the 76ers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Porter.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thibault, the pass to Horford. On the clock. And here's Richardson outside. Baltimore with the rebound. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Tatum. Over Richardson. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Horford finds Harris. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And that's 13 points for Tobias Harris.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Harris against Beal. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Throws it up high. Adams down low. Working on Horford. Outside Tatum. From about 16, they get it back. Adams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Calm, cool, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
Timeout called the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside Simmons. Yes, that goes in.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Simmons. It's Beal on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. From 13. That one a little long.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Good work there as it goes.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Beal. Here's Adams. And the basket is good. And the Barons lead by 2.
This guy is used to drawing contact. Adams outworks and out-hustles anyone in his way.
Harris looking it over. Over Adams. Harris's shot is off.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now Simmons. It's hauled in by Adams. Tatum against Richardson. Tatum kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Free throw line jump shot, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Simmons dishes to Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Timeout called the 76ers. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons, and the rejection by Smith. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Kept alive. Passes it to Craig from downtown. That shot missing. Tatum with it. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Craig sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
And there you have it. The first round is over, and we exact our revenge on the 76ers with a clean 4-game sweep. Now, this game was actually a little bit different than the sim games that we saw. Both teams looked very sluggish, looked very flat coming out. I don't think either one of the teams wanted to win. Maybe the Sixers are looking towards next year. Maybe Baltimore, we wanted to win in Baltimore. But either way, the series is over. We have finally beat the 76ers, and we are moving on to the second round. Now, for the game stats, we actually hit 50% of our threes, which is huge. We're not really a three-point shooting team, but if we can hit 50% of them, we're going to be pretty difficult to beat. I mean, we were down for the first 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter, something clicked, and we went after them. 42 bench points today over their 20. Now, majority of that was from our man, Michael Porter Jr., but we also beat them in rebounds, even though Embiid just went off. I think he had 25. And, I mean, this was a pretty clean game, even though we didn't lead for the first 3 quarters. We just kind of stuck around, hung in there. We were losing by 12, but that fourth quarter, we came out, we dominated, we got the win, and now we're going to round 2. As for the players' stats, Michael Porter actually ended up leading us with 21 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 50% from field goals. Excellent day for him, but his plus minus was only 1. But again, everybody was shooting kind of terrible today. Tatum ended up scoring 18 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists on 6 of 18 shooting, 2 of 4 from three-point land, 100% from free throws. Bradley Beal did not have a great game. 17 points, rebound, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. Just 5 of 23 shooting, but 2 of 5 from three-point land and 5 of 6 from free throws. He got his 17. Remember, he gets 20 points pretty much every game. That's just where he just kind of stops. Adams did have a double-double, 11 points, 16 rebounds, and 2 blocks on 5 of 8 shooting. Jalen Smith added a double-double as well, 10 points, 14 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and 3 blocks. A pretty solid game for him. Nothing noisy in the points department, good amount of rebounds, but he filled up the stat sheet on 4 of 9 shooting. And then Lionel Howell, 8 points, 4 assists on 2 of 5, but both of those came from three-point land. Vince Myers added 6 points, 8 rebounds, a steal, and a block. SGA, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 of 9 shooting. Did not look like himself today, but that's quite alright because we ended up getting the win anyway. CJ Walker, 4 points, 4 rebounds, and assists on 2 of 4 shooting. Kamara actually didn't look bad at all. 3 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. But 1 of 4 shooting is not going to get it done for us. And for our rival Sixers, so Embiid led them with 19 points, 25 rebounds, assists, and 2 steal with a block. I mean, 25 rebounds is pretty insane, but he could only score 19 points. And, I mean, we keep him in check, it seems, each and every time we end up playing him. The bigger surprise is Ben Simmons only had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 blocks on 7 of 19 shooting. He was scoring 40s against us last year. Didn't happen this year. I'm very impressed, very happy. Not exactly sure what happened to the 76ers. They were so dominant a year ago. This year, with the same cast, just could not get it done. Tobias Harris, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Matisse Thybulle, 13 points, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Josh Richardson added 11 points, 3 rebounds, assist, a steal, and a block. And then Randall had 7 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. So a dominant sweep of the 76ers. So we will be having a new Eastern Conference champion this year, which is huge. Who's going to be able to get to the NBA Finals? We have no idea. Let's sim the end of this round and see who's going to be joining us. And it looks like we have a matchup against the Knicks as they end up winning 4 games to 1 over the Cavs. So they actually ended up winning 4 straight games. So it's the 2 seed versus the number 3 seed. On the top, it looks like the Hawks have swept the Bulls as well. So they will be moving on, and then Brooklyn ends up taking a 4-2 series win, and they will be meeting up with the number 1 Atlanta Hawks. On the Western Conference side, Houston ended up beating the Warriors 4 games to 1 and will find themselves in round 2. OKC beats the Lakers 4 games to 1. Like I said, I feel like that's an upset with those 2 guys. But Houston and OKC are going to be matched up. And then Minnesota ends up getting the actual upset win over Denver. And they are going to be meeting Memphis, who ended up winning their series 4 games to 1. So this round, we have Houston versus OKC, Memphis versus Minnesota, and then Atlanta versus Brooklyn. And we're going to be going against those young start Knicks, which we already saw. RJ Hampton, stud. RJ Barrett, stud. Are we going to be able to slow them down? I'm not sure. I mean, when we played them in the regular season, they kind of stayed around and then ended up getting the win there in the 4th quarter. Hopefully this series is a very easy one for us as well. I'm hoping we can roll right through, get to the finals, and I mean, at this point, the Rockets have to be the favorite to win the whole thing. They were by far the best team in the NBA. But when we come back, we will end up trying to get through our series against the Knicks. Hopefully, we end up getting a win, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as it was against the 76ers. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight, out.
They thought it was a game till I came back with that